am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do, put them on a train too. Places they had never been to, maybe they would find it cool. I'm so mean to Jews, gypsies are nation browns too. I ain't wanna kill them, they're cute, just manage their shoes, took the gold out of their tooth. I just wanna hang out with you. I just have a bad rap, spent all my money on gas. They don't know me when they attack. Maybe I am not that bad. I hang out with Japanese, maybe order some Chinese. They edit parts out of my interview. I said I wanna be good friend with the Jews. They cut that out but kept the bad dude. Now we know I don't trust the news. They take out of context when I try to kill them. Logic just trolling that won't be unseen. I am always mean to Jews, put them in a camp and fake pool. Feed them beat up from saying cool. Sorry if it ain't cool, hanging with your friends playing pool. Please send complaints to 1942, head of Boulevard Hamburg. Sorry your vacation isn't cool, next time I send you to get a tan in Cancun. I promise to be better, thank you. So every time I see you now and I say hello, you just fuck by and act like you didn't look. You forget all the good times I gave you. You never even paid me for the train ride. I should have gave them cages plated in gold. Look at your cards and PlayStation 4. V3 stickers on the wall and the ceiling. Disco ball and a DJ spin. It's been pretty tough since the German depression. If I came off rough, it was not my intention. I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do when they tell me F you. Better pray to baby Jesus. You wouldn't like me angry at you. I'm so mean to Jews, I don't really hate them in school. I don't wanna kill them, let's go. Let's go on a great cruise, drink a bottle of Grey Goose, smoke a little meth and bang dudes. Yeah.
The year is 1987, and NASA launches the last of America's deep space probes. In a freak mishap, Ranger 3 and its pilot, Captain William Buck Rogers, are blown out of their trajectory into an orbit which freezes his life support systems and returns Buck Rogers to Earth 500 years later.
I screwed that one up. Wait. We got some late comers. Hold on a second. Let me find her. Where is she?
Well, they know the.
Well, what is it you want? We want a shrubbery! Is there anywhere in this town where we could buy a shrubbery? Firstly, you must find another shrubbery! You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring!
It's not,
okay, yeah.
not
You're
7
technically on
yet,
time.
so I'm not late.
I see. In private chat, you're on time.
Well, Tyler does know the punishment.
Yes. He's going to have bees.
No.
Oh, look at bees.
He's going to be like, not the bees.
Get the America.
I'm gonna have to come up with a new story so you can change my video.
Yes. Something else I could. You really don't like the bee video? I think everyone loves the bee video.
Yeah, it's Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. And you got Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, just like everyone loves the "Look at My Horse" song.
You're right. We haven't heard it today. It's true.
at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
It tastes just like raisins.
Of a stroke of its mane, it turns into a plane, and then it turns back again when you tug on its winky.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade, yeah, sweet lemonade. Get on my horse, I'll take you around the universe and all the other places too.
I think you'll find that the universe pretty much covers everything.
Shut up, woman, get up my horse.
All right, so if somebody sees Tyler pop in because he's now all the way at the bottom, I don't know. We'll go to him. If not, then we'll just do Jonathan. We're gonna go over to the two in the wilderness. So it's going to be Felix and the Lady Annis. So and then we'll jump over to the people in Tyre, the whole thing with the hyenas, so we can see Madeline's face.
I still have
So first,
14 days.
Felix and Annis, you guys gotta get organized what you're doing. Felix told me he was going to turn into a wolf and chase off after and try and get the scent of those assholes again, because he can kind of feel them off in the distance, but he's not sure where they are. And then Richard is picking up camp, and him and the Magisters are leaving. So if you still have something you want to say to Alan before he leaves, you can, or to Richard. Go for it.
Oh no, did Annis get here yet? Because she wasn't with us.
The only thing you missed, she was sick. She was with you. She was sick in her tent, so she missed all the fun. But she's awake now, and so you're up, Jessica. You slept through all the shit that happened the last game. The only thing that happened last game was that Tyler almost got shit on. So that's it. So and then somebody died from shit on.
Yes. And Tyler
and then Richard decided that was it. Richard decided that was it. Time to go back to town. And the two Magisters decided to go with him. But Lord Wolfington's forces are heading north. But Wolfington was going to separate from his forces, go into the wolf form no one knows about, and head out. But you're there, so you guys need to communicate.
All right.
So you guys are picking up camp. The Magisters are still around, so you can actually RP with one of the two Magisters, and here's the other one here right now. Actually, let me bring him in.
The bees.
No, he doesn't get bees. He gets a frog.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Nice.
Yeah, I know you're not gay. So Magisters and Lord and Earl Wolfington and Annis are still around. So you four can RP right now before everyone separates. So go for it.
All right.
All right.
The decisions have already been made, by the way, except Lady Annis hasn't made hers.
All right. So
I'll tell you when Richard leaves.
Is she feeling better?
Tip top on the shut. Tip top. I'm good. I'm great. I don't know.
All right. So I go see her real quick because she wasn't part of the meeting that we had. Lady Annis, I knock on her tent.
Damn, that's a fancy ass tent if you can knock on it.
Hey man, when you're an Earl, you get nice tents.
Wolfington knocks on it, the tent falls over.
Get down.
Well, am I dressed or am I like in pajamas still?
However you want to be.
Okay, then I'm fully dressed and I'll answer the door.
The
A
tent
very
flap.
nice tent if there's a door.
Yeah, the tent flap. You answered the tent flap.
I knock on the pole. You knock on the pole. Lady Annis, if you have a moment to meet with us, we had a meeting earlier, and we've all made some decisions of where we're going to head. The camp's going to be splitting, and everyone's going to leave soon. So we just did not know which way you wanted to go. Come meet with us, please.
Okay. I joined the meeting.
Okay. So I walk her over to Alan and Arthur.
So this takes place after we all said our piece, right?
Yes.
So I'm pretty much setting up my horse and whatnot. And I see her come out, and she's just kind of been with us, but not as talkative as usual. Is that what it is?
She was feeling sick.
Oh, that's what it is. So I look her in the eyes, and I guess I see she's out of the stupor, and I'm like, well, welcome back. You know, a lot of great people in history have died from sickness.
But I am young and I am healthy.
They were young too, and they died all the same. So congratulations to you and your good health, Lady Anne's.
We are
He's telling
entering
his
a
dungeon
new-
master to kill you. No, I'm starting that rule next week. Actually, this week, but everyone's here, so.
Wait, what happens? You're gonna kill us?
No, if you miss a game and it's unscheduled, or you don't tell me in advance, your character gets sick for the amount of days that you miss in game. So you got to roll saving throws. You don't die; you start losing constitution. But in the other campaign I play in, there's people who've missed like 2 games in a row, and then like 6 or 7 days happen, and their characters actually died. So,
Wow.
Yeah, they certainly do die.
That doesn't count if you fucking tell me in advance that you're not this. This is for people who are like at 7 o'clock. Fuck you, I'm not coming. That's that. Oh, none of you guys do that. So don't worry about it.
Yep.
Continue the RP, man.
Okay. So now that she's feeling better, I wish her to be part of this group, this little meeting, because she has not chosen where she wishes to go.
A wry smile comes across my face, and I'm like, "You sure she hasn't already chosen?"
I thought she had already chosen as well.
Joffrey is sitting on one of the. He's perched on one of the tree limbs, looking at you guys. He's like fluffing his feathers. He's impatient.
Yeah. Well, we have to go, so I am leaving. So, Lady Annis, the group is leaving. The Magisters will be going with King Richard. I chose to go and continue my quest to get Rocky back.
I have already chosen. I am the one that decided we go on this adventure, and thus I will continue on with my adventure.
Okay, we weren't sure after your stomach bug that maybe you might have changed your mind.
No, it has made me that much more.
I wouldn't know what you mean by a bug, but she certainly had ill humors, as you know. Her humors were off balance, as natural philosophy and science tells us. Humors.
You could just call it her period.
That's actually quite a different
Magister
thing.
Arthur.
It is a humor. It's ill balanced. We could put leeches on our skin to fix that, but I didn't have any on hand.
You obviously
I don't
have not.
trust anything that bleeds for 3 days and doesn't die.
Magister Arthur, I'm pretty sure you haven't
Richard
been around
says
much.
that from across the camp.
He's like, I'm pretty sure you haven't been around much women, because there is no humor when it comes to a period.
Oh, you don't know the humor. Oh,
No,
forgive me.
there's no humor.
Sir Magister Arthur. As much as I like all good humor and all that, do you understand you're talking to someone that was elevated to a lady? And, well, there is decorum and class.
He is quite correct.
Well,
so we shall not speak about this.
Not to mention that technically, he is under House Wolfington.
He, of course, he. Decorum. Now, if you don't mind, I think.
So technically, you would be giving offense to my old lord by doing rude comments.
He is correct. Thank you, Magister Allen.
That is not to make you uncomfortable, just to state the obvious that should you try to embarrass my lord even accidentally, I will point it out before I start arguing in my lord's behalf.
Magister Arthur has a wide smile looking at your face. He's like, well, as I see it, the trees are quite impressed with your statements. But as for courtrooms and all that, of course I wouldn't make such jokes there. Come now. If no one jokes with you, Earl Wolfington, who will? If I don't, then who will?
I'm an Earl. No one jokes with me.
Yes.
So,
I do believe your position is magister, not court jester.
The lady is all wise. And with that final bit, I retire.
So, Lady Annis, I will have both of our horses prepared and some supplies, and we'll be leaving shortly.
Okay.
Magister Allen?
I wish you a safe travel.
Safe travel, my friend. May you always stay protected and watched by Lord Jesus.
Earl, on a serious note, I get closer to him, like, conspiratorially. I saw a man melted by literal feces. Please, if you see that thing, kill it in one strike if you intend to kill it. If it runs from you, you run from it.
Everything I intend to hit with my sword, I usually want to kill it in one strike.
Yes, but these things, if you do see one, they are fearful. So you'll have to approach it like you approach a horse. So it won't try to fight. And the effects are evident. So please do be careful.
The date is September 12th, by the way.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Everyone separates.
Yes, I get all my stuff.
Are you going with? I know you had decided, Felix, to go in wolf form, but now things have changed because you got Lady Annis with you. Are you sending her with your troops and going out in wolf form? Are you going to reveal? Magisters, you're gone. Don't worry about you.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you guys. If you guys want to mute for now?
Actually, Lady Annis knows because she was there when I got my my cloak.
Well, she doesn't know that that's what the cloak does. She has never seen you transform into a giant werewolf. It's a giant werewolf.
Let's face it. Lady Annis is just too stupid.
Oh, yes. She was in there when Richard made you transform right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
she's the only one who's seen it. So I was like, Lady Annis, I will have you. You shall guide my horse, and just give me some distance, so as not to spook the horse.
Can't go too quickly when she's guiding a horse. She can go quickly on her horse.
No, she'll have her horse, but just to hold the reins of mine.
Yeah, she won't be able to go too fast when she's using two horses. So they're going to go on.
But we're still going to move faster than walking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You can go on a canter, but there's no real racing when she's holding the horse. Yeah. Okay. So you start moving north. What do? You turn into wolf form?
Yes.
Okay. Raise your percentage by 1.
Yes.
And then just give me that percentage later when I do the roll.
Okay.
I do have to do rolls for someone, don't I? Yes, I do. Hold on one second. Someone got stabbed twice. Okay. 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 So you two are racing north, and you start trying to get a whiff of the assassin. And the assassins are attempting to be stealthy. So I'm going to roll for them first, and then you roll to try and find them. So you're going to use a perception check, Felix. You may add a +1 to your roll for them. It gives you a +1.
Actually, +2. An extra plus? Okay.
Yeah, +1. You know what you roll.
Oh, hold on a second. I rolled the wrong dice. 18. I have to get my readers. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm back.
You canceled each other out. You both rolled 18s. Roll again.
Okay. All right.
And what did you roll?
16.
Okay. You get a whiff. It takes a little while. I mean, the first hour, you don't cancel each other out. Kind of means no.
Mm-hmm.
But now you get a whiff, and you kind of have a direction now. Are you going to keep racing in that direction, or are you going to go back and tell Annis?
I get within distance so she could see me, and then I turn around so she could follow.
Okay, Annis, you see the enormous, terrifying direwolf appear within eyesight, and you decide to follow it.
Yep.
Okay, so the two of you continue, and you start moving closer to the assassins. Boom, 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 boom. I love these rolls. They're evil. Okay, so no additional encounters. No. You continue to race towards it. Before long, you are within sight of the 4 assassins and the dog. You smell them, and you smell and you're able to see 3 of them. They're walking. They have no sense of you. You don't see the third one. You do see that one of them is holding the dog, and he's got him leashed. And every now and then, Rocky does try to escape, and Rocky is kind of aggressive to them, but they yank him. And you also realize that he's muzzled. That you're still a distance off. You can probably catch up to them within maybe 20 minutes of racing if you go straight for them at full speed. Now, doing your little trick of going back and finding Annis, you can reasonably catch up to them maybe around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, or you can wait till nightfall to do it. It's up to you.
Okay. I'm probably going to wait till nightfall.
Okay, so you wait till nightfall.
Because they're actively moving and they're actively trying to avoid us, so they're being cautious.
Yeah. Okay. At nightfall, you see eventually you do see their, since you're able to track them at this point. You do see their camp. That they've formed a camp, and at this point, from the distance that you're at, you're able to see all 4 of them, and they're moving around the camp. One of them is extraordinarily stealthy, and you kind of sense that he's showing himself, that he wants you to see him. The Rocky has been tied to a tree. They unmuzzled him and they threw him some food. So you return to the Lady Annis, or are you heading down to where their camp is? Their camp is in a valley.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my shoe thing.
And they left it alone? Left Rocky alone, I mean?
No, Rocky is right next. He's in the camp. He's like off to the edge of the camp, tied to a tree, within eyesight of all 4 of them. They can see him. He's not too far. He's maybe 5 feet away, 5 to 10, maybe 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet away from the camp. Did you return to Annis?
Yes, I told her. I've been going back and forth. I've been letting her know.
Okay, but right now, what are you doing? Now we're in real time. You return to Annis to let her know what you're seeing? Or
I let her know what I see and where they're at.
Okay.
Huh?
They're camped. They've camped for the night.
Yeah.
So you're with Annis. What are you doing? You guys want to plan something, or?
Okay.
Are you able to? I asked. Are you able to get Rocky if I slow them down and cause a distraction?
I might be able to. I can go invisible, and then I could throw him on the horse, and then try to drag him from on the horse.
I'm pretty sure you won't have to drag him. He doesn't seem to want to be with them, and he knows us.
Well, my thoughts are on a horse. We could escape faster rather than having the dog walk.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure he'll go with you willingly. We just have to cut him loose from that tree. And are all three of them are together?
4 of them are together. They're all around the campfire quietly.
Okay.
Preparing food. They're cooking. They're doing what people do at camp. They look pretty nonchalant right now, actually.
Do you think I should go use my shoe thing and see if that works?
Your shoe thing?
My invisibility shoe thing.
Has it ever worked?
It actually did work last time.
Yeah.
But you took action.
At the bazaar.
I've since reread the rules. Actually, she can absolutely break in there and take the dog.
Okay.
If she's, but she might fuck up. But we'll see. I mean,
well, just try. See if you can do it. You can do it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me see. I got a 14.
Okay, so you rolled, and what is your? What is it? Okay, you rolled a 14. Give me the page for that spell.
Yeah, I can do stealth. My dexterity.
What's the page? The page number for that spell. You rolled a 14 to cast it, right?
Yeah.
What's the page number of that spell? What's the name of it? I'll have to find it.
I have no idea. It's under battle magic.
Battle magic. Yeah, that's what you always tell me. Battle magic. Go to battle magic. All right. It's called Unseen Enemies. So you rolled a 12.
No, I rolled a 14, but I've got a +3 to battle magic. So technically it's a 17.
All right, you made it. So you jumped up and down. So Lord Wolfington, you see her jump up and down. And
swing my left shoe around in the air.
In the air 7 times. Her left took off her shoe, circled in the air 7 times, and shook it in the air. 7 times while reciting these certain magical words. It took her about 30 seconds to do it, but she went invisible. You can see her because the invisibility is towards people who have hostile intentions towards her. And what is your level?
My level is, give me uno momento, 3.
3. Okay. So, what are you doing? So you're heading down?
Yeah, I'm a sneak down if that's okay.
Okay, go quickly. And I start moving around a different part of the camp, but keeping a distance.
I rolled a 17 and I got a +3 dexterity.
Okay, so you're like fucking wow. So that's 20. So he's gonna try and roll one of them rolls. Okay. All right. So you head down to the camp, and both you and Felix roll perception checks.
Roll perception?
Yes, roll perception checks.
Okay.
16. 22.
Wait. Do I get like a minus or a plus to anything?
Your unusual bonuses for dexterity or for perception for seeing things. Seeing things are.
I rolled a 16 on the dice.
Okay.
But I have a +2 to notice.
Both of you see it. And you see that you're not the only one sneaking down into the camp. You see a large, very large, yellowish creature moving through the trees stealthily. Okay. You see 1, you see 2, you see 3 of these creatures, and they're on all 4s, and they're heading down towards the camp. They're very large, and eventually you see 6 of them. One of them has a massive mane coming down its back, and he's moving behind the other 5, and as the other 5 head down that's the camp. You've never seen anything like this, but the power in these animals is ridiculous. You can tell immediately how muscular they are. What do you guys do?
Do we know what it is, or have you ever seen anything like that?
None of you have ever seen a cat that huge, but it's definitely some kind of big cat.
Okay.
And one of them has an enormous mane going down his back, and that one is male, clearly male, and he's following the other 5. He's letting them go first. And there's 6 of these things, and they're all large and very powerfully built.
All right. Can we grab Rocky and run?
Well, you can try.
Stealthily?
You haven't made it to the camp yet. Those things are essentially moving at the same pace you are. They haven't noticed you. You're actually behind them. They're heading straight for the camp.
I'm like this. My paw.
I mean, to descriptions, you guys, I'll tell you, as both of you know what they are. They're lions.
And I was thinking when you said the male and the male and the females.
Yeah.
Well, you said big cats in Maine. I figured they were lions.
What do you do? None of them have noticed you yet, but they're also not intent on you.
Yeah.
So they're not trying perception checks. You guys get together and communicate. What are you going to do?
I was like, try and get there.
You're in an encounter.
Very
dangerous one. So.
Yeah. I tell her, I was like, let the lions engage. Once they engage, you get Rocky, because you'll be invisible, and I'll cover your escape.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Well, you don't know that they're lions. Well,
I do those cats. Those very large.
You know what? You might know a lion because lions are part of heraldry. So yeah, you recognize the big mane on the one of them is the mane of a lion. Yeah, and this is the first time you've ever seen a lion, but you have seen them on heraldry. So both of you have seen them on heraldry. So yeah, you would know these are lions. So you're both fucking both.
Never seen one that big.
They're giant kitties.
Yeah, I think there's more than a kitty.
So you continue to follow the lions as they head down into the camp. All right.
Yeah, but we're trying to give them some distance so they don't smell us.
You notice that they stop and they're watching the camp. They're looking right at the assassins, the 4 assassins. And as the big male, yes, Jessica.
I think Tyler's back.
So as the big male, as he lowers himself and he keeps watching the 4 assassins, the other 5 females start spreading around the camp. You see them moving away, and then they halt after a second, and and I'm going to roll a perception check for Rocky. Rocky lifts his head up, and he starts to sniff the air, but he isn't barking, not yet. What do you guys do?
All right, we can't get Rocky now because they're watching, so we have to wait till they attack, and we're gonna use their attack as a distraction. That's the best idea I could come up right now.
Right? Do you guys position yourselves anywhere? I mean, do you stay?
Yeah, we're positioning ourselves close to Rocky, but still behind the lions.
Okay. The lions have started to vanish into the foliage itself. Even you are having trouble seeing them. So you're gonna roll perception checks again.
Shit. Oh, 21. I'm rolling good today.
8.
Okay. Jessica, you lost the lions. Felix, you can still see them. The females have noticed Rocky, and they're heading for him.
Fuck.
He's the easy food.
Yeah.
Compared to the assassins.
I go like this. I go like this to Anna's, like this, like in Predator. Look there through the trees. I see you.
You guys got about a minute before something happens.
All right.
Okay. I see him point to which lion?
The females are starting to spread. The male is watching the 4 people at the camp. He's basically providing security. The females are starting to spread around the camp, and they're heading for the dog.
Hey, Lady Annis, how good are you with a bow?
I can try my best.
Shit. All right.
Lady Annis can't see them. They're stealth.
No, not to hit the lions. Can she hit the
She can see
the belt? The belt is holding Rocky.
Yeah, she can definitely
cut him loose.
She wants.
I mean, If she takes her time and aims,
shot.
right?
But yeah. Oh, if she takes her time, she can definitely hit it. But it's not tight right now. So you're gonna have to make it tight.
Okay.
You have to do something that makes it tight. It's not tight. It's fucking down right now. So she might get.
How about no? But it's tied to the tree, wrapped around the tree. So
yeah,
just hit it off.
Down. He was sitting down eating, and now his head is up. So the thing is like, she's gonna. Okay, I get it. She's gonna shoot.
You understand, like how they shoot the one that's on the tree. It'll come
if that's
off.
What she's gonna do? Let me know.
Okay.
I'll apply an armor class to the tree.
See if you could try and hit that there, right on the tree.
All right, right in the tree. Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, 20-sided, add your dexterity, and if you aim it, you get a bunch of extra bonuses if you take the time to aim. You have about a minute. A minute is 6 turns before those lions bounce.
Okay. I rolled 2, 5 plus 2.
On,
I got a 7, and I took my time.
Okay, hold on. I got to give you the bonuses you get from aim shots. You get a +4 to hit from aiming.
And I move a little. I'm going to go over there. I move a little bit away from her. And
are you staying upwind of Rocky and the camp or downwind, Felix?
No, upwind. I don't want. I don't want them to smell us.
Okay, so roll stuff check.
Okay. 15.
So at this point, everyone can.
16.
16. All right. The lions roll. Okay. The assassins roll. All right. Rocky rolls. All right. Okay, Felix. So you're okay. So where are you headed again?
I moved to I got an idea. So I moved to to the other side of the camp.
Okay.
Like where the assassins are, but so like they're gonna pounce on Rocky. I want her to cut the last one, Rocky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Rocky so he can run towards me, and then he'll run right past the assassins, and the lions will pounce on the assassons.
Okay, how are you gonna call him? Because you're in wolf form.
I'm gonna fucking turn into human form. I'm gonna call him.
Okay, so you're turning into human form right now. Okay, I'm
waiting till she's
you're the one who can see them. You know that the lions have all stopped. They noticed something. They've stopped moving. The female lions are stopping, and then go ahead. I'll let you roll a perception check to see if you can see the male now.
Okay, can I try to shoot again?
17.
You haven't tried to shoot. 17. Okay.
Well, my first shot was 11.
The male lion is looking right at you, Felix. He's looking right at you. He hasn't decided what he's doing. He's just looking right at you. So, and you can pretty much deduce from that the females know who you are. The assassins haven't seen you, neither has Rocky. So you're rolling now?
Okay, I can roll now.
Yes, you can roll now.
16 plus 3, which makes it a 19.
Good enough. 15 would have been good enough. So she fires the arrow and cuts Rocky's thing off. That makes a thunk, which the assassins and the lions all notice, but no one makes a move. The assassins do. They get up. They all stand up and look at Rocky.
Rocky, come on!
Rocky looks at what's going on, sees the assassins, looks right at you, and Rocky's an asshole. So
I told Rocky, Rocky, get your butt here now.
So Rocky's an asshole, so you have to roll, Felix, a morale check with Rocky, because everyone who's ever had to deal with Rocky has to convince him.
He worked with me well. He worked with me well. We fought together.
Yeah, but you now smell like a werewolf.
Rocky.
So that's going to give you a few negatives. So hold on 1 second. The animal is agreeable, so you get a +1. I'm going to tell you what to roll. +1. He's mean, -1. He's distrustful, -2. He's stubborn, -1. So you got -4 already.
Great.
Okay, what's your charisma bonus?
1.
1, so it's a -3 now. Situational modifiers. He is familiar with you.
Pet handling.
So it's a +1, so you're not a 2. You're not the 2, it's a -2.
Do you have any pet handling?
No.
Yes, you're pet handling. You're not bribing him with food. He's not panicked yet. He's not
bacon.
I say shrubbery. Maybe that would benefit.
Wait, hold on. Felix is doing it. You can jump in a second, but I'll let everyone know who you are if you say anything. Felix is actually just gesturing. No. Felix, you roll for mine. You roll for -2. I'll let you roll this. Roll 2d6. -2.
2d6. All right.
-2.
7. -2. Sorry. So it's 5.
Rocky's confused. So he's stalling. You can
pull out bacon.
You can repeat the attempt. So
Hurry the fuck up. I bacon bits. No, the bacon, that fake bacon that they go crazy over.
Roll the same thing with a -2 modifier. But wait, -2 modifier is the second attempt. But you did pull out food, so let's add food to this equation. That's a +1. He's not hungry, so there's not a +3. So it's a +1. So you got a -1 now.
Okay.
Well, 2d6.
I got the same thing, 7. So I got a 6.
6. Rocky's still. This is 20 seconds in. Rocky's still looking back and forth. At this point,
Okay, can I join in?
Yeah, you see what's happening. Rocky doesn't know what to do. He's looking around. So, what do you do?
Okay, can I ride my horse up and pick him up or no?
You're not in horses. You guys are on foot now.
Okay, then can I run up and pick him up?
You're just gonna run over and grab him.
So she's invisible.
You'll be surrounded by lions. Are you sure?
She just runs into camp and says, "Fuck it." So everyone roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Initiative. I'm rolling for Rocky. Let me get Rocky's stats. You have Rocky's hit points, Madeline?
Oh no.
What?
Do you have Rocky's hit points?
I think he only has 4.
4. Okay. So Rocky has 4 hit points. Let me get his stats.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Initiative.
Okay. I got 2, but I have a +3 dexterity, so I got 5.
Okay, Rocky has a 3. Jessica has 5. Felix, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
This is going to be a clusterfuck. Felix rolls a 6. Assassins. Well, let's roll for the lions. The lions okay, the lions have a 4. So they're in the middle there. So the assassins were probably all getting eaten in about 2 seconds. So they roll, but they have very high initiative. They rolled a 3, actually. They rolled the lowest. Assassins, which makes sense since they're kind of the ones being surprised. So, all right. So, Felix, you're first. You got a 6. Then goes Jessica. Then goes the lions. Then goes Rocky. So, Felix, let me just put everything in order.
Look,
Jessica,
Rocky better survive this. I can't handle it if he dies.
Lions, Rocky, and the assassins. So that's the order of initiative. Felix, you're first. What do you do?
All right. I'm not close enough to anything, really.
No, you really can't get into a fight right now. I mean, you can decide to go battle everyone, or I don't know what you want to do. So, I mean, I can promise you're going to get ripped to pieces by these lions. So no, that's not an idea. It's not a good idea. But what do you want to do?
Let's run! Run!
Let's
go! Get to the Jaffa! Do it!
You're going to cover the money while she grabs the dog and goes?
I'm running towards Anna's so I could cover her escape. And I'm trying to see if I could get the dog's attention to like fucking maybe he'll follow me, change his mind.
The dog sees you, but you failed twice. So he's looking at you. And he doesn't like the smell of you. He's smelling the werewolf, the dire wolf. He's smelling the fact that you're changing. He doesn't like that smell. So dogs don't like werewolves. So he's looking at you. He looks over at Annis, and immediately his tail starts to wag when he sees Annis. So what do you do, Annis?
I run to go pick him up, like throw him over my shoulder and run back to my horse. This dog is the size of a horse. You can't pick him up. You can grab the leash around him that you cut part of it, but you can still hold it and run. But you can't pick him up. He's really big. You could probably lift him. But you're not going to run him up far. Okay, then I go encourage him to run.
Oh, well,
he's faster than you. He's faster than you.
Well, I hop on him. Well, no, he's not a horse size.
Just run with him. Just run at full tilt.
Okay, well, I'll run with him.
So you run up to him, grab his collar, and start running at full tilt with Felix covering you. The assassins all get up. Well, they lost initiative. So at this moment, you guys hear the lions fly.
She was still invisible too.
Oh, you could be seen by the big cave lion and the leader of the assassins. So as she runs in, 3 of the assassins can't see her. So the assassin leader does see her. He gets up. He sees her. He's looking right at her. But then his attention is taken by the fact that he lost initiative. And the lions rush into the camp. All right? So I'm going to roll for what happens to these poor bastards. The first lion, which leaps on an assassin, his armor class is that, and he rolls a... Okay. The first lion leaps on the first assassin, and you guys see him go down near the fire as the lion leaps on top of him and is ripping into him. That guy's dead. The second lion goes on to the second assassin. Oh, wow. He misses that assassin. She misses that assassin. The third lion leaps on an assassin and misses. The fourth lion leaps at an assassin.
The luckiest fucking assassins ever.
They have decent armor class. It hits. Okay, kills that assassin. So 2 assassins are down. Okay, the assassin leader is attacked by the cave lion. He's able to deflect the attack, but his attention is on that huge lion facing him. So that is one of the female lions goes straight for you, Lord Wolfington. What's your armor class?
Wow. It is 21.
She rolls. Oh boy. She did her pouncing attack, which misses you. She flies by you. You're able to deflect it with your sword or with your armor, and she lands behind you. Another female flies at you and also misses. The 2 of them are both facing you, but they also hear the fighting going on over there. Are you facing them? They look like they're kind of providing defense. They're not so much trying to kill you.
No, I'm backing up.
So you're backing up and you're running behind the end?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll morale for them, see if they chase you. All right. Both lions give you a look, like we may see you again. It's a dirty look, and then turn back and go back to the camp and leap into the camp. So you guys don't see what happens next, but you can hear screams. So and they're not on the lions. So you guys start running, and you keep running, I imagine, until you find your horses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you escaped, and you got Rocky. You've accomplished your quest. Well done, people.
Get on the horses. Let's go.
So you right away. You heard the screams of the assassins. They were all slaughtered by the lion. So everybody was dead. Actually, I'm going to roll to see if there's a percentage that one of them, the leader, got away. Hold on. Let's see how high he rolls. Yeah, he rolled a 17. So their leader did actually escape during the confusion. The boss assassin. So the rest of the 2 of you right away. And where are you going, Felix?
We're gonna head to my people, my troops.
So your troops were sent towards
where the magisters were.
Yeah, they were sent.
No, we're going to my column of men that are.
Your men are with Conrad, so they were headed. Yeah, so you're headed towards Conrad's army.
Yes.
All right. So Anna's just said that she was actually thinking of going back to the magisters. So you guys got to talk about that.
You want to go back with the magisters?
I've got to go figure out what happened to Shrubbery's men.
I'm heading towards Tyre with Shrubbery's there.
Oh, okay. I'll go that way then.
All right, and settled. Let's go.
So the two of you ride towards Conrad's column. It's nighttime, so you had your encounter. Are you going to eventually stop to rest somewhere in camp?
How much more riding we got to get to the?
You don't see the column. It's far.
No,
off.
no. How much you think? Like a day?
Oh, you want me to, I can actually tell you.
Yeah. An hour, a day, and that kind of thing.
Okay, his column is heading north, heading straight to Accra. You guys are near Nazareth, maybe a little further north of Nazareth. There is a town near you that you can go to the town if you want to rest there. It's called Nazareth. His column is heading north, but they're parked by the ocean. If you ride hard, you can reach them tonight. But I will roll for another encounter. If you decide to go to Nazareth, you can stay at a caravanserai if you want.
Let's go to that town. We could get some rest there.
Okay.
Right, so you guys ride into Nazareth. This is a famous town.
It's biblical.
Yeah, it's biblical.
My thoughts are, Earl Wolfington. Maybe we could find something to help Richard's crusade. You know how he's been looking for something to justify it. What are your thoughts?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this is Nazareth. This is like the place where Jesus lived, right?
Yeah.
He was born.
He was born here.
No, he was born in Bethlehem.
Oh, yeah, there you go. This is
He was from Nazareth.
Jesus in the,
Oh, this is where he lived.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You're correct.
Where he lived. Yeah. He was
He lived here, but we need to meet up with the column. Richard does not need much of an excuse to start any kind of war. I'm pretty sure he's going to find something.
I think what she says is she wants to find some kind of artifact or some kind of icon.
Or an artifact. If we see one, I mean, I really do think we should meet up with the column.
Okay. We'll back to the column then.
But if you hear anything, if you see anything, then there's nothing we can't investigate. But I don't want to dawdle too much.
Well, you're gonna spend the night in Nazareth, so you can spend the day in Nazareth too.
Yeah. Well, we go to Nazareth and we get a room.
The thing is, the column moves very slowly.
Yeah.
Not gonna reach Accra for a few more days. You can hang out in Nazareth and then go to spend a day in Nazareth if you want, or whatever they're in on the game. And then head to meet with Conrad. It's up to you. The two of you can do that. So you are spending the night. You can decide over in the morning.
Yeah.
I got to roll up the caravanserai. So you find a caravanserai in Nazareth. There isn't much to do at night. Everyone's pretty sleepy town. It was conquered by the Crusader Tancred, and it is a Crusader-owned town. So the Christians have taken it over. It's all and sleepy when you get here. You do notice some fairly considerable buildings in here. There's some kind of diocese in the middle of town. Mm-hmm. Yeah, diocese, whatever. In the middle of town, and there's I mean, it might be a place to go pray in the morning if you want. This is a very big, historical town, biblical.
We look for a tavern or somewhere that we could rent a room.
Caravanserai. They're called caravanserais. So,
okay.
So that's where you're headed.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna check out the caravanserai. There's always something happening in a caravanserai. So you arrive. You are sold some rooms. For now, I'm still using you on credit, but I do have to sit down and actually calculate your funds now that you're moving around. I won't do that this game. We'll do that next game after time. Actually, we can do that next game right here in the morning. It's not right now. We got to go RP the other guys. Luce has to leave at 9, and I think Tyler wants to. So we're going to roll 1 to 100. 41. So you encounter. As you go into the caravanserai, you rent the room. they don't seem too happy about the dog. But they also do notice that you're an Earl, so you can pretty much do what you want. So they're not going to fight with you about the dog. So they do have a large guard there. He's the one who gives a dirty look to the dog. But when he sees you that you're an Earl, he backs off. And that's pretty much what happens here. In here, nothing else happens here. So if do you want to talk to anyone, or you just guys are just going to go right to sleep?
We get some food and then what do you think, Lady Annis? You wish to stay up or get some rest?
I'll go do a hunt for food.
You want to hunt for food? We'll get some food.
We'll take Rocky. It's not. This is one of the big cities. I mean, it is a town. Okay, it is fairly awake, but it's not. It's not a town you're going to go out shopping at night. Okay.
Yeah.
It's asleep right now.
We get some food and drink. Yeah, we get some food and drink, and we keep Rocky with us. We get a table, and we make sure we have the dog with us at the table to annoy the guard. And I order a plate of food for Rocky.
Okay. So you do overhear some conversation. Do either one of you speak Arabic?
No.
You speak Arabic? Okay,
yeah.
So you do hear a conversation going on between one of the bartenders and a client, and one of and they're talking about a mysterious tower that's outside of town up in North Tyre. Supposedly some magician had a tower up there, and it's a ruin now, and that the magician may have disappeared, and that there may be treasure in there. But this guy's warning, he talks about demons in the tower. That maybe the magician was killed by demons. So that's what you hear from the rumors. Are you gonna say anything to this guy or approach him at all, or just gonna leave it be?
Me being my little 5 intelligence, I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay, so you walk over to the dude, and he's like, he looks you up and down. He's like, "Oh, lady," and he's drunk, and he bows. He gives you a mock bow.
I bow.
Oh, lady. So you hear stories about castle, magician tower.
I'm curious more about this magician tower. What's going on there?
I'm just watching her.
Demons. There is a priest up in Tyre. He's telling everyone about that tower. I went out there. The tower is cursed. There are demons in that tower. There's nothing there but death. No treasure. Well, supposedly treasure, but my friends who went with me, they died.
How did they die?
They were struck by lightning right outside the tower.
That is interesting.
Interesting. You are quite a woman who's interested in being struck by lightning from the Almighty.
I test my fate at times. I have always been blessed.
All right then. Okay. That's all. I mean, would you like a drink with me?
Sure.
All right. He orders you a drink, gives you a drink. Roll saving throw and see if you get drunk with this guy.
Okay, 1d20?
Yeah, roll 1d20.
Okay. $17. Excuse me.
17?
Yeah.
So yeah. Even though you rolled to pass, I'm gonna say you got drunk. So I say, so Lord Wolfington, you see that Annis is getting drunk with some fucking strange Arab guy, and you think that maybe you can get better? So bad things happen. So, Oh wait, he's not.
Yeah, No, I'm not leaving her. I'm watching her, make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, she's getting drunk with a strange Arab guy, and he's also drunk.
Yeah,
she's a lady, and this guy's a peasant, and you should probably get her away from you. Get the fuck
all right.
out.
So I was like,
common room.
all right. I was like,
common room is for commoners, man. Get out of here.
I was like, Lady Annis, I think it's time to turn in.
You talk about Strange Tower, where people get struck by lightning.
Yeah, I look at him and I go away. Now.
You're gonna do an intimidation check? All right.
Well, you could just go dire wolf on the guy.
What's the charisma?
+1. You need the plus, right? Not the number.
That's the plus.
Excuse me.
Intimidation. He is cowardly. +2. So now at +4. So Felix is threatening Arabs. Excellent.
When you say it like that, it sounds so bad.
+1. You're well known for your power and violence.
Me, I'm not violent. I'm a nice guy.
You have now. You're like a +5. Roll 2d6.
Yeah. 15.
He looks at you and he's like, "Goodbye, lady." And he leaves. You've never seen anyone leave so quickly. Basically, if you would have told him to do anything, he would have done it. You know, not counting suicide. You guys go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys go to bed.
I carry her.
Right.
I made sure that we got a room together, like with 2 beds.
Okay.
You know what? Side questing might not be a good option.
Because, just in case we get jumped in the middle of the night. And we have Rocky there in the room with us.
Yeah, no, there's no jumping. So you're good to go. You guys spend the night and you have an uneventful night. So let's take a quick 5-minute break, everybody. And then I'm going to jump over to Luce and Madeline. Okay. We're going to go, I think we're going to go fairly late. But the people who have to leave at 9 can leave at 9. So, let's do a quick bathroom break, 5 minutes, and then we'll come back. We'll continue over there.
A scotch break.
All right. Madeline and Luce. Are you there? I see Luce. Luce is here. She's muted. I don't see Madeline.
Hi.
Hello?
Lady Shrubbery, are you there? No, she's not back. So we'll wait for her. Lady Shrubbery. Hey, Luce, do you want to do anything while we wait for Lady Shrubbery?
Sweet lemonade.
You wake up, yeah. You wake up that morning and you have your sweet lemonade. You remember that Shrubbery
Luce
wants.
Luce got to fight. She's got to fight all the suitors off of her.
Yeah, this is day 2 of the fortnight. So
Yes, day 2. Okay.
You can decide to go chat with Scar, or you can decide to whatever the hell else you want to do in town. You are in a giant city, so this is a huge, really, really nice city. It's actually much bigger and nicer than anything you've seen back in England. So
she's gonna get crazy.
Madeline, you back?
Uh-huh.
All right, so you guys, both of you wake up, and what are your plans for today? This is day 2 of the fortnight, so you technically have 2 more days before you want to go see Scar, unless you want to go see Scar today. What do you do?
We could go see Scar. Or do you want to wait, madam?
Father Samuel went to go try and find a cleric.
We need to find a cleric.
Yeah, so I'm going
Oh, that's right. We need to find the cleric.
Let me see if Father Samuel found a cleric. No, he returns and he's like, ladies. He brought you guys food. He came back with like some bagels and some breakfast. He's like, ladies, I've come to bring you breakfast because I failed in finding you a cleric. At least not today. Some of my peers have told me there is one in the city. There's at least one. So perhaps I'll be able to find it this evening. But I still don't have it.
I speak demons, so you could go to the tower and I could see if I could find out what's in there.
Oh, you want to go to the magician's tower? Is that your plan?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going there. All right. So he goes in. He goes to get a horse because he's a simple priest, but he will get a horse. They give him a very simple horse, horse of a peasant. He returns, and he's like, "I will lead you to the tower, but I am father. I don't think I will be entering this tower."
That's fine.
Can we bring our weapons?
Of course, you can leave. You can leave town with full weaponry and all your goodies. You're leaving town. Within town, it's not. It's like here. It's like now. You're not really supposed to be carrying and brandishing weapons. So I mean, technically you can. You just have to conceal them. So and you can't really conceal a sword and a bow and arrow. Well, when you leave town, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can bring whatever weapons you feel like. So you can go fully armored and with weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go fully armored and wear a cloak, so that I can hide my bow and arrow in it, underneath it.
Okay, so the tower is contained in a book. It looks like this. So, good luck. So you guys got to the tower.
Is that a sign of telling us what we're going towards? Death?
Yeah. So as you guys ride for a while, for a bit up to the you're heading east away from Tyre. I'm gonna roll to see if you have an encounter before you even get to the tower. It is daytime, so it's less likely for the tower. No encounters. So you have a very nice leisurely ride through the countryside. Do you guys go and tell any of the assassins that you left? You're going anywhere?
I'm telling Kasim. Kasim is actually going to come with us.
Magister's Tower.
But to listen to me.
You want to see this Magister's Tower outside of town? Of course,
Yes.
Lady Shrubbery. I believe you are mad, but I've been told to follow you everywhere. And I do love you very much. You and Jane the Archer. He flexes an arm for you guys and lets a bicep out. So you can see that he's very large and he can definitely protect you. So he gets on his horse, brings all his assassin stuff. You can pull out a sword. You see him. He does something to a blade. He treats it in some way that you make sure you guys don't see him do it. He puts that one in a nice little spot on his side, and then gets on his horse. So you guys ride towards the tower. Okay, the tower is situated in the middle of a hilly region, about 15 miles from Tyre. When you see it, when you start riding over the hills and you start seeing the tower, about 80 feet tall. It's made of solid stone blocks. And the first thing you guys note is that there are no visible windows. You do see a set of stairs leading from the ground level up to a double entry doors. You do, as you get closer, you start noticing odd things about this tower. There is some kind of globe on top of the tower, and the top of the globe shines. Okay? There's like an otherworldly shine to it when the sun hits it. Okay. Around the tower are four 40-foot tall solid steel spikes jutting from the ground on the tower. You do notice that they're equal distance from each other, and they're about 50 feet from the base of the tower. Okay. What you do notice as you get close to these spikes is that the area around the tower is very dark. The ground there is dark, black. They're black. Okay. What kind of armor are you wearing? Both of you.
I have a basilisk armor.
Okay, and you, Luce?
I have Brigadine armor.
Okay, so what do you guys do when you see the tower? Father Samuel, he says he stops near the spires. Those four steel, those four weird spikes are coming out of the ground. He said those four spikes, there's something demonic about them. There's something I don't like about them. I will pray for you.
No wonder you don't want to go in there.
No, absolutely not. I will pray for you, though. He's like, I will stay here. He starts to set camp. He starts to tie his horse up. I try to return before dinner time. I will have some delicious sausages prepared for you. You have to take advantage of all the pork, as the Muslims will not eat it.
I'd like to call out in Demon, hello, is anyone there?
It's you.
Nothing responds.
I look towards Jane and I'm like, no one's here, so, we might as well go in.
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Make a quick roll. This is for Luce. Make a quick roll. This is for Madeline. All right. The both of you are able to walk up to the tower, and you're not struck by lightning. And you see the stairs going straight up to the doorway. All right. You do realize there's a corpse. Hold on. I need glasses for this fucking book. Give me a second. Fucking eyes are going. You see a corpse near the tower. It's animal eaten, and it's charred, like it got cooked. Is Kasim going with you, or are you leaving him with Father Samuel?
I think Kasim should go with us.
I don't know if we should go in or if we should just investigate the area first and the outside part of it. For once, I don't think we should just rush in.
The guy has packs on him. So they're a backpack and a few sacks. The corpse that burnt corpse.
Oh, can we look at what he see what he has in there?
Of course, you're gonna walk up to him and go through his shit.
Yes.
Like good Christians. All right. You find a sword. It's got a long, if you want to keep it. It's got a long sword. It does 1d8 damage. If you want to take it into your inventory.
Shrubbery, do you want that sword?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Shrubbery, you can roll a intelligence. You're a rogue. Do you have urban lore?
I have artifact. Wait. I have +1 to urban lore, but I have a +6 to artifact lore.
You can roll a +1 with the +1 to urban lore and any intelligence bonuses you have. Roll a 1d20.
Well, my intelligence is -1, so that just evens it out.
Okay, so just roll 1d20.
I got a 7.
7? You no fucking clue who this guy is. All right, so you guys continue. There's nothing else in any of his other sacks, but it looks like he's been, like someone's been through them. So this guy got robbed.
Did we give him a proper burial?
So you're gonna pull him out of here and give him a proper burial, take him back to the father?
Sure.
So the father sees the cooked corpse and he crosses himself, and he's like, this poor pilgrim. I'm gonna have him roll to see if he recognizes this dude. He rolled high enough. He's like, incredible. This is Del Lorenzo. He is a well-known thief and rogue and an impossible break-in artist. He's someone you would have made good friends with, Shrubbery. I cannot believe he died out here, trying to get in there. Incredible. I will provide a proper burial for him. I may slow down the cooking of the sausages. Perhaps if Kasim helps me. Kasim looks at you too. Should I help him or go back with you?
I think Kasim should go with us.
Okay. So you're going back to the doors, or you're going to stay, or have you been scared off?
No, but let's go back to
I
the
still
tower.
want to investigate the outside of the tower.
Okay, so you're wandering about the tower. What you saw from a distance is what you see here. Atop the tower, and now you're closer, you can see what looks like some kind of maybe a telescope sticking out of that globe on top of the tower. Okay, and you can attempt to climb these walls, or you can go for the doors. It's up to you what you guys want to do.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of shooting an arrow with a rope attached to it and climb the tower instead of going inside.
Well, first of all, is there a door, like a normal door, though?
No, there's only the 2 front doors at the top of the stairs.
So there are doors.
Yep.
Can I knock on them and ask who is there in Demon? Or is anyone there?
So you knock on the doors?
Yep.
All right, hold on. They're iron doors. Large iron doors. On each door is a serpent-shaped handle and a large knocker. Are you using your hands or are you using a knocker?
I guess the knocker.
Okay. You hear a gigantic metallic bong that rings out. Like everyone within a mile hears that fucking bong. That's how loud it is. There's some kind of enchantment on here. It's like dong. And the moment you hit that bong, the doors open. Okay. You guys are very lucky. You're very slick that you didn't touch that handle. Inside is a foyer. Are you going in?
I would like to take out my magic rock that I got from that boulder where the Fae came in and out of in like the first few games.
Okay, nice. Good idea. So what do you do with that rock?
Does my rock vibrate or feel any different than a normal rock at this current moment?
It vibrates.
How much?
You feel like a static electricity coming from it, like a little static shocks. Not enough to hurt you, but almost like a little tickle coming from the rock. You've never felt that before.
I haven't touched Jane.
I think you can kind of figure that means that there's a lot incredibly powerful magic in here. Whoever this wizard was left behind a footprint of some kind.
Hey, oh, what is this? She's like the Witcher, but she's got like a magic stone instead of a.
Hey, oh, mute yourself. So you guys going in?
Can I call out in Demon again and say, we're not here to steal anything, we're just looking? We come in pieces?
Nothing happens. Do you look inside?
Of course we look inside.
So, but are you going in as you look in, or are you just walking? Or are you just looking in there?
We don't. I'm not gonna enter without getting some sort of permission or.
Well, the magician supposedly is dead. That's what you were told by Father.
Yeah. So, but if there's demons, you don't just trespass.
Nothing responds to you.
I kind of want to go in.
Me too.
We're going in.
Okay, so you go in. There's two short coffee tables. One each against the east and west walls of the tower. Each is flanked by two chairs. And the doors are open behind you. Okay. There's a closet. Hold on a second. And there is a sitting room in the center of the table. And the center of the table is a sizable. The center of the room is a sizable table, ringed by 6 chairs. There's a glass cabinet, and it's stocked with china, with serving china. 4 bottles of wine, and that's what you see in the room right now. There is in the southwest corner. There's a stairway. There is under the stairway is a statue of a Medusa embracing a king. Okay. And there's a stack of boxes, like old boxes, behind the Medusa and the king statue. The boxes look really old. Like somebody stored them back there, and they haven't done anything with them in a while. So what do you guys do?
I would like to walk around the room with my stone without touching anything and just see if the vibrations increase at any point.
No, they do not. They hold on 1 second. They kind of do near the wine, actually. There's a little bit.
Darn it! I was gonna tell Lady Shrubbery, I have an urge to drink some wine. Could you please tell them that I would like some wine, if they don't mind?
The room, by the way, is not dusty at all. It's actually very clean. It almost feels like someone is living here. Mm-hmm. The candles are on.
We don't take anything until we get rid of the curse or the demons.
Okay.
We need to find out this mystery, and then we can steal stuff.
All right, so is that what you're doing on this floor? Are you gonna go see the statue? Are you gonna raid the ride? What are you doing?
I asked Shrubbery. I asked Shrubbery to talk again.
There's a closet. There's some kind of walk-in closet. You can open that.
Yeah.
And then there's stairs going up.
Tell them in Demon what we're planning to do, so they're not surprised.
Well, I mean, I already kind of did. I said we're not going to steal anything, and we're just here to look around.
Okay. I'm going to open the closet door.
Right.
I'm holding my rock and my spear.
Intrepid explorers. You guys are awesome. You should really have the whole group. But I do love that you're insane. But okay, there's some cloaks, hats, and coats in here. They're completely badly out of fashion. It's the first thing you women notice.
The Shrubbery thinks they're perfect.
They are European in design. They're not Arabic in design. But it's something your grandparents would wear.
Okay. Nothing in here then. I guess you want to go upstairs, Lady Shrubbery?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head up the stairs. They're stone stairs. Okay, they're very, very, very sturdy. You walk straight up. You did not investigate the Medusa, so now you enter what looks like a servant area. This is where like servants would stay. And there's a table with 4 chairs. There's a stone oven. You notice that there's a ventilation shaft at the top of the oven. Various empty cooking pots in a cabinet next to the oven. There are stairs. Next to the southwest of you guys, or right as you come up the stairs, you can see another set of stairs that goes up. Okay, this is the first thing that you see that kind of feels weird. You notice a thin trickle of blood oozing down the southwest stairs that leads upwards.
I would like to walk around with my rock again and see if it vibrates more.
Okay, near the stairs going up, it vibrates. Now, there's more stuff in this room if you want to explore it. The servants.
I wanted to open the cabinets to see what they have in the cabinets.
Okay. Cooking pots are in the cabinet. They're all empty.
Okay.
These are quarters, so there's actually 3 doors at the end of the room, the other side of the room, beyond the tables. You can try opening those.
Well, does my rock vibrate at all when they're near it?
Hold on a second. I'll tell you right now. No. It only vibrates near those stairs.
Let's open door number 1.
Door number 1, okay. This is you enter a larger room. This is clearly the head servant's room. Okay. It's bare aside from a ruined bed and a nightstand. There are empty shelves on the east wall. There's a diary on a nightstand. You can get the diary if you want. That's about all you see in here.
I can look at the diary.
Yeah. There's also a bed. Okay, a big bed. This is a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I peek over Jane's shoulder and see if I can read it.
The diary is English. Okay, it's a diary of the head servant. His name is Argyle Timmons. And when you get a quick glance through it, these seem to be his day-to-day activities.
So I look at the last thing that he wrote.
The name you see mentioned throughout this is somebody called Sir Oravelon Calcidius. That's the name. That seems to be the name of his master.
What was the name again?
Calcidius.
Sir Oravelon Calcidius. The last note, the last date is dated 59 years ago.
What? Okay.
Based on the fact that I'm trying to currently court the Fae King, that age means nothing to me.
The last notes about him are him describing how murderous and cruel the master had become. He wrote of his plans to flee, and that's the last thing he wrote.
Okay.
Want to go to door number 2?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's it. You're not exploring this room anymore?
Oh, you want to look at the bed real quick? Maybe is there anything on the bed?
Look around.
So you're looking at the bed?
Yeah.
Sure.
Where on the bed?
Where on the bed? I guess the top, and then we lift the mattress.
You lift the mattress, and you see a key underneath it.
Key.
Wait. I put my rock towards it first.
It's a key. It's a normal key. Just a key.
I'm not trusting anything in a wizard's tower. I told Jane it's safe to grab.
Okay, I'm gonna take the key.
Is there like a closet or something in this room?
No.
Is there anything locked in this room?
No. You do a nice little. You guys spend a good deal of time searching the room. You find nothing else.
Okay.
Next. Room number 2.
So another servant's quarters room. This one's a narrow sleeping cubicle. This is definitely lesser servant. It has a bed in the far end, and this guy does have a drawer. He has a small closed drawer near the door. The bed is long broken down and useless, and the cloth drawer is empty. You don't find anything interesting in this room.
Okay. Door number 3.
Same deal. Has a bed at the far end, small closed. Bed is long broken and useless, and the closed drawer is empty. Nothing of interest in this room.
I guess we're going up.
Well, shouldn't we go back into the main room, like the one that the 3 doors, like not the bottom floor, but the room we just got to double check that there's nothing that the key might work on?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe under some rugs to see if there's a pentagram? Who knows?
You do a nice little search of the servant area, and you find nothing else. Nothing besides the oven and a bunch of cooking pots. If you want cooking pots, you can grab some.
No, thanks.
Not right now.
There is that thin trickle of blood that goes up the stairs.
Yeah. That blood is
I look towards Jane. I'm like, maybe he tripped and broke his head. I have my stone at the ready as we climb up, watching it for any extra vibrations.
And can I have my dagger in my hand just to be ready in case something happens?
Should you potentially have your bow and arrow instead because you have a higher damage on that?
Yeah. But what if the guy's really close?
You can stab him with an arrow.
Well, that's true.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys go up the door. Okay. The blood goes straight up the stairs, and then into a keyhole of a door at the top of the stairs.
Wait. Question: what color is the blood?
It's red. It's bright red, and it's new. It's not old.
Okay. Well, if that door is locked, then maybe this is the key that we need to unlock it with. But put your stone to see if there's any vibration before I open it.
Should I announce to the potential demons what our plan is?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
I once again knock on the door and speak in demon. We are entering not to cause harm, but to investigate. Please don't kill us.
You hear from the other side of the door. Highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely what?
That I will kill you.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He speaks in English when you speak.
Okay.
Highly unlikely that you will kill us. Okay,
Yes.
so he's not going to kill us.
Can we ask if we can come in? It'd be a lot nicer than just barging right in.
Yeah.
If you can make it in here,
Ask
please
if we can enter.
come in.
Okay, I'm ready.
I would also like to ask. Wait, we have to ask to make sure that there's nothing behind the door that's going to kill us. Just because he won't doesn't mean there isn't something ready to.
Are you okay in there?
Not quite.
What's going on back
I'd
there
like to
behind that door? Can you describe what's happening to you?
I seem to have trapped myself.
What do you mean trapped? Like what?
Well, it happened 59 years ago, so I don't quite remember what I did. But I seem to have trapped myself.
And you've been
I would
bleeding
like
all
to
this
ask
time?
if there's. Well, if nothing has aged because it's a wizard's tower, then you might have
No,
just
the
bled
blood
once.
is not mine.
The blood is not yours.
Okay, let's just go in.
Okay.
We open it up.
The door's locked.
Yeah, I have the key, so I'm gonna try that key.
The key does not fit in the key.
Great.
Oh, wait. I have a. Oh, pickpocket is not picklock.
Are you talking about the thieving skills you have in general?
And I don't use. Yes.
Yeah, like I'm fairly certain you just have general thieving skills that might apply to the situation.
What is the door made out of?
Wood. But there's blood
Can I
coming out of it.
use? Wait a second. Can I try to use the tip of my anti-magic spear to shove it in the lock, wiggle it around, and see if it'll pop open that way? Because locks back then were not very complex.
Okay, so you stick the tip of your spear into it, but you realize that there's some resistance when you stick the head there.
What an insult to the spear.
Like it runs into something that's on the other side. What do you do?
I could try my ancient blasting rod.
Well, you can also look in there.
I agree with destroying the whole tower. Good job.
But you can use your blasting rod if you like.
Tyler, I like you better when you're muted. Look through the lock.
Felix just muted to laugh at you.
I know.
So you look at the lock. The
It
key's
was just too good. I'm sorry.
The key's in there. It's just on the other side. It's inside the actual lock. On the other side.
So okay. So, sir, can you please turn the key and unlock the door?
I've been trapped in here for 59 years. If I could open the bloody door, madam, I would.
I ask if there is a window in that room.
A window in the room? No. Did you see any windows from outside?
No, we don't have.
We saw a telescope. Has to come out some way.
Telescope is on top of my bloody tower. It's not here.
Yeah.
He's kind of mean. I kind of wonder if we should just leave him there.
Okay, let's do this. Can we poke at that key? Oh no, but
Jess,
he can't push
you.
it. He can't push it back to us.
Jess, I love you, but seriously, I think if I tried stabbing the door with a spear, if it was already unlocked and open, it would open up already.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe it's a pull. Can we try pulling it?
Yeah, that works sometimes, but no. The key is on the other side. If her little idea of sticking something through and touching the key might work. I mean, something thinner.
Or we just remove it from its hinges.
It might push the key out to the other side.
Wait, let me see. If only I had Joffrey. I have stuff. I'm seeing what stuff I have.
Hold on. Before you continue, Tyler and Jonathan. Ty, I know you wanted to leave early. It's okay if you do, because I'm gonna finish with them around 9, and then we can go for another hour if you guys want to, or you can bolt if you want. It's no big deal. I can always do you guys first next week.
Yeah, no worries. I might bolt before then. Okay. By the time they finish up at 9. Yeah.
So you two are gonna play next week. You guys already RP for like a minute earlier. Both of you give yourself 1 XP. Let me tell you. Then what we'll do is the first hour next game will be with you.
Well, thank you.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Could I
Also,
just
this
try
is
to-
very entertaining. Thank you.
Could I just try to kick the door down? Once.
Yeah, you could of course try to kick the door down. You could always
If that
try.
doesn't work, I have a second idea.
Okay.
So you kick the door. As you kick the door, out of the keyhole is an explosion of blood that gushes onto the stairs. Both of you roll saving throws against paralyzation.
Oh, let me see. I had something.
Paralyzation.
If you have bonuses against paralysis,
I'm looking. I know I had something.
Is it magic?
the blood is magical. Yes. You just got hit by
So
twice.
I have against magic.
No, but it's a paralyzation.
Mm,
You can go ahead and add your bonuses to magic. That's fine.
Thank you.
I have a +2 saving throw to poison. Is that considered it?
Not poison.
Okay.
I made it. I rolled a 12 plus 2. I got 14, which is over my saving throw.
Okay. How about you, Luz?
Okay.
You should have a saving throw thing. You got to roll over that number, Luz.
Yes, my base saving throw is 12.
So you got to roll a 12.
Okay.
Versus paralysis. If you don't have any bonuses towards paralysis, you may roll add dexterity bonuses if you like.
Okay. So. I rolled a 6. Darn it.
6? Okay, Lucy. The blood is slipping.
I rolled a
Basically,
6.
Yeah, it's this great gush of blood that completely misses Madeline, Shrubbery, but hits you. Straight up, it's a magical gush of blood. It just whacks into you and you fall down the stairs. You take 6 damage as you go down the stairs. So take 6 off your hit points.
Okay.
So Jade the Archer goes boom, 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 straight down the stairs and busts her ass. She's at the bottom of the stairs going, ow.
Ow.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I'm alright.
I would like to take one of the nails that I use for my blow dart gun and shove it in the keyhole to see if I can get that key out. But before I do that, is there a slit underneath the door that I could possibly shove part of like a piece of fabric under?
Someone is thinking. Of course, yes.
Okay, so I would like to shove some fabric under before and then try to push the key out with the nail.
Your plan works exactly. And you hear from inside, that's the ticket. Clever girl.
I pull the key underneath the door.
You wait for Luce?
I open the door.
Do you wait for Luce before you open the door?
Well, I mean, I guess I should. I go check on her, bring her back up, and...
She's covered in blood.
That's fine. I'm used to it.
A lot? Like it's a lot of blood?
Yeah,
it's magical blood.
Gosh, it was like someone hit you with a like a manguera with a fucking.
Oh my god! Like I look like Carrie.
Yeah, you look like Carrie.
Ew.
Okay, so I have the rock in hand and I open the door with Luz by my side.
Okay, you enter the wizard's personal chamber, and he is still here, 59 years later. Okay, he's you see what looks like whatever you imagine a wizard would look like. Okay, a dude wearing an outfit with little stars on him, and a wizard's cap, and a long white beard, and big white bushy eyebrows. This is exactly what he looks like. What Sir Ravelon Cassidius looks like. He's standing in the middle of the room. Old wizard, decked out old wizard robes. He's got the pointy hat, a big long flowing beard. There's a circle of salt around him. And,
he's the demon.
And he looks over at you. He's like,
"We watch Supernatural."
And he's clapping. Incredible! No one has done that in 59 years. I am suitably impressed with you. Unfortunately, I've been trapped here by my own stupidity. This circle of salt, I've trapped myself in it. I cannot escape. I cannot cross it. And no spell that I cast can pass the salt. So, Can you break it?
Why can't I just brush the salt off?
Is that what you want to
Wait a second. If there are supposedly demons in the tower, shouldn't we first ask if he's the demon? I ask him if he's the demon.
If I were the demon, young girl, would I tell you? I am no wizard.
I don't know.
I am no
I haven't
demon.
met one.
I am, as I'm sure you already know, since you were going through my servants' books downstairs. I am Sir Uravalon Carcidius. I am the Stargazer. This is my tower. I like to stare at the cosmos. I've been studying it for as long as I've lived, and that is at least a few hundred years. Unfortunately, I seem to have made an addle-brain mistake and trapped myself in this circle. I was dealing with demons, and unfortunately, I kept them out and kept myself in.
So why, let me ask you something. Why is it that one of your servants that was trying to leave was saying that you were starting to change? What's happening to you? Why are you so angry?
Angry? Oh, I've been very kind to those to my servants. They would be dead by now, right? 59 years. Oh, I was never angry. At least not that I can remember. But I was 59 years ago. Do you guys want to look around the room?
You know.
Yeah, let's look around.
Wait. I asked when we got to the door in Demon if a demon was gonna. I asked for them not to kill us, and he answered back in English.
That was not a demon. That was me. You're
But
talking to a demon.
I spoke in Demon.
There are no demons here.
I used the demon language, and he answered.
He speaks to you back in demon. I speak demon, child.
So if there's no demons, why did I get splattered with blood?
That is a trap, my dear girl. What respectable wizard would not have traps all over his tower?
But why, if you wanted someone to help you escape your little predicament, why would you even put that trap on?
Because I did not expect to be in this predicament.
I asked him, can he heal people?
I'm a wizard. Of course I can.
And I start patting Jane's arm. Like aggressively multiple times rapidly.
But dear girl, I can't do it from here. I'm trapped inside this sort of thing. Please break it. Let me out.
We need some kind of proof that you're not going to hurt us.
Dear girl, I will not hurt you. I need to go back to my studies. I need to get back upstairs. And he looks up. I need to get back to my telescope.
If we help you, will you help us?
Of course. I have within my possession magic items. I will give each of you one of them. Break the salt.
Okay.
But you have to promise. You have to promise that if we're going to save you, you're not going to hurt us.
If you break the salt and you keep your word of one magical item, I will not harm you. Of course.
I kick the sand line.
Okay.
Salt, thank you. Thank you, Jess. Yes, the salt.
You break the salt?
Yes.
I break the salt and pray to God.
Okay. As the salt breaks, you guys notice 8 gems that you hadn't noticed were on the floor around him inside the salt start hovering. Each of them starts to glow in a separate color. All the colors in the rainbow, and they start hovering around him. And you see him like stand up straight. And he's like, oh, yes. Now I remember. And as he says this, each, like one gem will glow. And then he goes, that is what happened. And then another gem glows. And another gem glows. And then he looks over at you. Oh, the girls. The ladies who set me free. I suppose I must give you a gift. Each of you. Please. Wait downstairs. I will bring them to you.
Oh, we would like
No,
to
I need to keep an eye on you. I don't really trust you. I need to keep an eye on you.
I'd like to help him
You have
up the
freed me.
stairs because he's an elderly man.
Dear girl, you have freed me, but now you are in my house. It is I who should be keeping an eye on you, don't you think?
We said we weren't going to touch anything. We've been saying that since we entered the door.
No, we said we weren't going to take anything. Touching was totally on the table.
You have done well, then. Thank you, dear girls, dear ladies. Wait downstairs. I will bring you your just rewards. He moves. You see him step over the salt, and like the entire room just gets heavier as this dude walks near you. And he walks to the back, opens the door, and goes into the door. What do you do?
We still haven't figured out what that key is for.
Do you look around the room? I mean, there's stuff in here. There's a big crystal, a very large crystal. It's right next to where he was encased. There are definitely loads and loads of books in here. Some of them, the binding is in demon, so you can read what it says.
I'd like to read it. Oh crap! Maybe I should have done this before we released him. I'd like to read the demonic language on the books, please.
Binding, the one you see that's written in demon is called Communications and Signaling the Beyond. You do not see the name of the author. So do you wait for him?
I assume Shrub does not understand such words, so I simply go upstairs.
You go upstairs?
Why not?
He said to go down. All right, so you're gonna keep moving through the tower. You go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like that's a really bad idea, but I've been doing a lot, so let's just keep going.
All right, hold on. I gotta see where he went. So he's headed. He went through number 13. So he went downstairs to find you guys some magical items.
He said he went up. You said he went upstairs.
He went through a door. Disappeared through a door. Yeah, which goes upstairs. But you guys are going to use that door?
Isn't there stairs?
I mean, what other way is there to go up there?
You don't see any other stairs in this room. You just see a door, which he took.
Okay, let's go through that door.
Can we look through the door first to see? I put the rock near it.
Yeah.
There's a shaft in here. Okay. On the other side of the door is a shaft that goes straight up and then straight down. Okay. There's nothing in the shaft right now but there are some dials on the left side, and basically there's a dial that point with an arrow that points up and a dial with an arrow that points down. Well, what do you do?
You want to go upstairs?
I really, really want to go upstairs.
Okay. So let's just do what he said and let's go wait for him downstairs.
Okay.
And then I accidentally put it to go up.
As you hit the button that goes up,
oops!
Now you guys are seeing some crazy shit. Some disc appears. Disc appears that comes up from below. Okay, and it's glowing like a yellowish color. And then you can hear from below, where is that bloody disc? And so you guys are gonna get on the disc?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
oh my word! I just realized what you made me think of. You made me think of Dumbledore from Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
Yeah, he looks like Dumbledore. Absolutely like Dumbledore.
No, I mean, you talking sounds like Dumbledore from Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
Oh, I'm absolutely trying to ape some kind of obnoxious lizard. So there are five numbers in here. As you step on the disc, you can see 5 numbers appear in lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which one do you press?
I think we're on 3. 5 would be the telescope.
Yeah, let's do it. The telescope.
But what about 4?
Well, when we come back down, we'll stop at 4.
Yeah, okay. That's sound logic.
So you're going to go to, where are you going?
The top, number 5.
Number 5. So you're going all the way to the top. So the thing takes you straight up into his workshop, his telescope. Hold on, I gotta make sure where he is. Where did he go?
I would like to say during the elevator ride, I'm kind of hugging the walls a little bit and kind of going, "What is this?"
Okay, I know where he is. All right. So this is another room. It takes up the entire level of the tower. Check it out. Okay. Yeah, there it is. The north side of the tower is a pod. It's a sizable dome. This is what you saw from outside. Sitting on the floor. To the left of that is some kind of control panel. A bunch of switches. And you guys don't really understand the concept of it, but you've been touching everything you fucking see near that disc. So you figured out that if you hit switches, things happen now. So even though you're medieval boobs. So to its right is a podium with a very large open book. In the southern area of the room is a pool of liquid with fish swimming in it. Okay, so he's got a little koi pond. Against the wall to the southwest are large storage bins. On the east side of the room is the levitation shaft that you guys just used. There's actually some exposed mechanism next to the shaft. Like something broke. The shaft is still working, but you can actually see cables and wires in there, which you guys don't have no fucking clue what they are. The room is made of bright blue series of arched overlapping metal plates. The roof. Large overlapping metal plates. There are storage bins in the southwest corner, are large tin containers. There's a bunch of large tin containers. You can go look at them if you like. The pool of liquid, you can go investigate that if you'd like also. And then remember, on the podium is an open book. So what are you going to touch and fuck around with? What do you
Let's look at the book.
The book.
Okay. In English, the book is titled Flora and Fauna of Necropoli Centauri. The pages are open, describe the inhabitants of a particular outer sphere and how they transmit magical knowledge. There's a drawing on there of a thing that looks like a cross between a mandrake root and a moss patch. It's highly verbose, lengthy work. And certainly not something that can be understood from a casual page through. If you get this back to Magister Allen, he might be able to tell you more about this. But it does look like some kind of listing. It does look like some kind of listing of various creatures and plants from another world.
Mm-hmm. You said you wouldn't take anything.
There's a telescope next.
I would like to look through the telescope.
What are you going to do?
I want to look through the telescope.
So the telescope is in a great dome sitting on the floor. It is obvious viewing lens, but nothing can be seen through it. Hold on, I got to read this. This is one of the big things here. Give me a second. Okay. When you look through the telescope, you see nothing on the other side. It's dark. If you look at the end of the telescope, there's a space there for something that's supposed to go in front of the telescope. Maybe some kind of lens. There's like a hole that's circular. Okay. Both of you roll perception checks.
I gotta go. Good night, guys.
Good night, Tyler.
Bye.
Bye, Tyler.
Good night.
Perception. Perception is the wisdom. I can use wisdom?
Yes.
I rolled an 8.
Nope. How about you, Luce?
Oh man, the roll.
What'd you roll?
4.
4? Okay. No, you guys are fucking dumbasses. So you just see a little circular thing in front of the fucking the telescope. There's a control panel 4 feet high from the floor, and there are 4 switches on it. And a button. 4 switches and a button. The switches are labeled 1 through 4, and they're from left to right on the panel.
I feel like touching some buttons and switches.
You go into a crazy old wizard's tower. And you start
4. I think we should go to number 4, and then we can ask him what we see.
Okay, let's go to number 4 then.
So you're going to number 4? You're going back to the elevator?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to the elevator and going to 4.
Okay. You wind up in his library. And he's standing in the middle of the room. The library is covered in books. He was going through a thing, and he's like, "What are you doing here? I told you to go downstairs."
This thing won't take us anywhere we want to go. We are so lost.
It's like, I told you to go downstairs. And you notice he twitches, and one of those things, the red one starts to glow, and then one of the blue ones glows, and then the pink one glows. I told you.
Calm down. Calm down. I accidentally pressed the button.
What did you press?
I don't know. And I'm sorry. I accidentally just bumped into it, you know? It happens.
You see him straighten up. He's no longer like the old magician that was hunched over. He straightens. And all those 8 fucking gems stop glowing. they start to glow really intensely. And he reaches into his robe. He's like, I don't think I'll be giving you anything now.
But we didn't take anything.
And his voice completely changes, and he pulls out the wand, and he's like, I said not to go upstairs. And next game, you'll be rolling initiative. We'll leave it right there. I don't know how to.
Just keep digging this pit deeper and deeper.
I don't know how you guys are going to survive. What the guys?
You guys, the shrubbery and
you just the stargazer.
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Full of Scar killing us because the wizard is.
It's
crazy mad wizard fight.
We really need to get Felix or one of those magistrates over here quickly. You guys are gonna blow yourselves up talking some of this thing. I don't know how you haven't blown yourselves up yet. You came this close twice. Let me end this video.
We needed to look around.